Welcome to this series about saving on your food spend by Mesila. I'm Ilana Epstein, and I'm going to walk you through some amazing life hacks, ideas, tricks, and tips for saving on your food spend every single week. There are things in our budgets that don't move, like our mortgage, our cars, insurance, taxes, school fees. It's really hard to play around with those. But food, we go into the shop daily sometimes, weekly, monthly, and that's where there's lots of room to save and still not shift too many things in our lifestyles. In James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, he talks about the British cycling team. They were always at the bottom of the table. A new coach comes in and he says, we're going to make 1% changes. We're going to change the soap we wash our hands in. We're going to change the time of our workouts, the time we wake up, and what we eat for breakfast. Each one of these changes won't really add up, but you gather them all together and what you're gonna see is an incredible change. And what happens is British cycling starts winning medal after medal. Now, we're not about to win any Olympic medals, but we can introduce small changes to our habits that are gonna accumulate to really great savings at the end. Did you know that we spend between 20 and 40% of our average monthly home spend on food? Between 15 to 30% of all the food we consume ends up in the bin. First reason, we buy too much. We all do it. We go into the supermarket, then we cook too much. It happens to all of us. So we then end up throwing away food we've cooked. We prioritize good-looking food. If food is older but still usable, we sometimes don't use it. Do not overbuy. Try as hard as possible. Do not overcook. And use the food that looks like it's on its way out but is still eminently usable. Together, we could combat food waste. Not only is it great for the environment, it's really good for our wallets as well. Some signs you're spending too much on your food. 1, your fridge is full of rotting produce. Number 2, it always feels like you have nothing to eat even though you did a big shop yesterday. Next, you have no idea how much anything costs aside from the staples, and even then, you're not so sure. Another sign you may be spending too much on your food is that you don't look at your receipts. You may not print them, you may not even ask for them. Another sign, you open your pantry and it's full of food. Old food, like cereals and spices that you're not using. Another sign is that you only shop in one store and don't shop around. Another sign is you do not use a shopping list. Any one of these on their own is an indication that you may be spending too much on food. Put them all together and it's almost definite that too much money is being spent on food on a weekly basis. And we've got some great ideas on how to stem this tide, how to get money back in your wallet and not in your shopping trolley.